Right guys, this car has just arrived. This is the 2021 71 registration Porsche Cayenne e-hybrid, which is a 3-litre 6-cylinder V6 engine, petrol engine with the electric as well. Now you've got 462 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in around 4.6 seconds. That's pretty impressive. Bear in mind, this car replaced the diesel Porsche Cayenne because they don't make them anymore. So this really for me is a cracking car because you get power, you get the electric mode. It looks superb. This one's only got 5,000 miles on, so the car is good as new, still under the Porsche manufacturer's warranty, in a beautiful colour called the Quartzite grey metallic, which is a nice, rich, deep grey. But then you've got that beautiful Bordeaux red interior as well. But then with the Porsche Cayenne, doesn't matter which model it is, you have to add extras. And this car's got a massive specification, extras that I think really enhance this car even more. Now, it is a facelift model, what you call a new model, so you have things like the LED-style daytime running lights. You've also got the Porsche dynamic lighting system. You've then got things like adaptive cruise control, which is a sensor in here. Fully colour-coded bumpers front and rear, and you've got front and rear parking sensors, including LED strip lights at the front. This being the e-hybrid, you'll notice just in the front grille here, you've got the adaptive air vent slats there. So they do stay shut most of the time for aerodynamic reasons, but to cool the engine, they will open up automatically, sucking air in and doing what it's designed to do. As you come round to the side of the car, you'll notice the first thing, this arch kit here, the fenders. This is all colour-coded because not all of them do come colour-coded. And that looks really good and it finishes off the full side view of this car. It is a 4-wheel drive, so it has elevation, it has ground clearance, but it's not too high, and I'll show you as I get into the car. It's just the right height to step in and step out of it. Other things like the wheels, this has the upgraded 21-inch design-exclusive wheels finished in a satin grey, which again, against the quartzite grey, it looks really good. Another massive thing on this car, when I've seen the other e-hybrids on the market, a lot of them have that, in my own opinion, which I don't really like. It has that acid green effect because hybrids do, the e-hybrids. And that acid green's on the brake calipers and around all the e-hybrid badging as well. And I think, you know what, the fact that this has been deleted, it's from the factory, they've removed that acid green and left it all grey, and that looks really good. You've then got the matte black finish, the window surrounds, sun protection glass, and a huge, and I mean a humongous extra on this car, is the full tilt and sliding panoramic roof. But look at that interior. That Bordeaux red is absolutely stunning. This is a very glamorous car, but it's a Porsche, and all Porsches, they sell themselves because they drive superb. This particular one just does a cracking job. That steering wheel is a massive extra as well. You've got the full sports steering wheel with carbon fibre, top and bottom. The sports chrono pack, which is the drive mode, on the gear shifter, on the steering wheel even, sorry. Heated seats, dual zone climate control, and you've got the most important BOSE upgraded sound system. This one also has the 18-way upgraded seat adjustment options, which are all down here with memory seats, because as standard they come with the 8-way. The 8-way is more than enough, but the 18-way gives you a bit better adjustments to give you the most comfortable ride. Now, as I get in, as I was saying before, what I like about the Porsche Cayennes, we love Range Rovers and all the other big 4-wheel drives, but the Porsche Cayenne is in a position where you can literally step into it and step out of it without having to climb into it or dip into it. Great position, lots of legroom, headroom. There's lots of piano black here on the centre dash, the door cards. But everywhere you touch, it's just nice, good quality leather. Even the grab handles, the knee pad area, the actual seats are nice and sporty, but very comfortable. Fully fitted mats. The door bins here are huge. You can get bottles of water in there, no problem whatsoever. More leather, but then again, you've got the contrasting red, Bordeaux red stitching as well. There's your memory seatings there. The new model cars all have this touchscreen system, very easy to use if that's navigation, Apple CarPlay, wherever you might be going with this. It does it very, very well. You've got the different configurations on the drive mode, the hybrid mode, the sachet, sports exhaust, which is another big thing on this car. This has a sports exhaust finished in black, which does change the way it sounds. With regards to the media, the navigation side of stuff, it's very easy. It's all just literally one of them and go where you want to go. Dual zone climate control. Now again, it's nice to have the little nibbly bits, you know, so you can exactly control it as you wish. There's a heated seat, front and rear heated windscreen, air circulation, and the different sort of traction and buttons are down there. Twin cup holders, 12-volt socket just there. You've then got the centre armrest with a wireless charging pad here. The tracker fobs are just here. More USBs in there as well. Glove box, enough to fit your books in there, but it is what it is. It's just a glove box. You'll also notice the headrests, a nice one-piece headrest on them, so again, gives that lovely sporty feeling. You've also got twin blade sun visors, with again a lovely soft approach to the way it opens and closes, and having that twin blade sun visor just means you can use it on both angles. The other good thing about the Porsche Cayenne that I find, it is quite a wide car. And what I mean by wide, again the other side, you can comfortably fit 3 passengers in the back because the seats are wide. It's a very wide car. The leg room, the headroom, like the front, there's tons of it. So nobody has to be squashed in here. So whilst it is a nice sporty seat, 3 adults can sit here. You can have a baby seat there, and the adult can sit there comfortably, no problem. We've tried it, it works. 3-point seat belts for all the passengers. This centrepiece comes down, which is the twin cup holders there. And if you have only got 2 passengers, 1 on each side, you can actually, I'll show you this now, press that button and have the through load for that big thing that you can have through the middle. So you can really utilise this car in every single way. Another good thing with this car is you have got reclining seats, so you can really create more space in the boot. Or if you have got a bad back, you can sit in any position you want. But what gets slightly better about this car, because not most SUVs have this, not a standard anywhere, I've got more than I need here. Let's say I'm going to carry a bit more in the back. These seats also slide. Like this is the closest I can get, and that seat's quite far back. I've still got a little bit of knee room, but I've just created another ton behind. Talk about weight. Now this car's 300 kilos heavier than the normal 3-litre V6 petrol because it has electric motor, the battery, etc. And when I've driven this car, when you drive it, personally, I think you drive superb. Yes, you can feel the weight, but I don't see it as a bad thing. Just feel a bit more heavier, and that isn't a bad thing at all. Going back to the electric and the battery and everything else, obviously the e-hybrid means you can drive it in hybrid mode. That means petrol and electric. Drive it only in petrol mode, or drive it only in electric mode. And for certainly town and city driving, that's exactly what you do. You drive it in electric mode by flicking a button or pressing the screen there, and you get about 25 miles on the electric range on its own. That's pretty good. And you can drive up to 90 miles per hour in only electric mode as well, which is pretty good. But at any time where you need to put your foot down, you put your foot down, the petrol will kick in, so it just aids you and pushes you on, which is again phenomenal. Round the back on the facelift model, the first thing that you notice, which for me stands out the most and I think looks absolutely stunning, is that continuous lighting system that goes all the way across the centrepiece, that see-through panel on the back. Also you'll notice is a Porsche 3D lettering is built into this strip panel as well, and that looks really cool. You've also got things like automatic tailgate, and then you've got a big boot space. I believe this is slightly bigger than most SUVs out there. It's deep. You've got more than enough space to utilise it every single day for going away, for kids, prams, shopping, everything else. Yes, it is about 20% smaller than your conventional 3-litre petrol V6 Cayenne. That's because of the whole battery thing. But that is still more than enough. All the cables are here that you need to charge your car. And again, if you're going to buy a car like this, then utilise the electric range, the hybrid system, and everything's there for you to just go boop, and then do what you need to do. You've also got on this one the electric deployable tow bar, which is pretty clever. So if you are going to tow with this car, how big or small, it's hidden away out of sight, out of mind. You press the button, the tow bar comes out, utilise it. When you finish, press it again, and it falls away. You haven't even got your hands dirty. You can't ask much more than that. I love this lovely metal skid plate on the back as well, which means you can literally throw things into the boot and take them out without being too scared of scratching the rear bumper. And underneath here, you've got the other cables, the lock and wheel nut, the foam kit, and everything else accessory-wise that you should get. Porsche have very neatly tucked away the emergency triangle in here. That's just tucked away at the above your head just there. And then another good feature on this one that I do like, because I'm one of them guys, I do end up taking my rear partial shelf out, tonneau cover, load space cover, call it what you want. I do take it out because the kids have got bikes, prams, whatever it is. I find myself taking it all the time. But when you're taking that out in a normal conventional car, you either need 2 people or you really have a fight with it. Look at this. Porsche done a good job here. They've put a handle. It's just normally you got to press a button there, and really fight. It's just a nice, neat handle, and that's it. It pops out, sort of thing. There. How easy was that? Not the reason to buy this car. I appreciate that, but that's neat. Now, the only thing with the seats, to get the seats down, normally in Range Rovers and stuff, there's a button there and it flaps down. That's the only thing with this one. To get the seats down, you do have to press this handle here, and it goes flat. But again, how many times will you do that? I don't know, but it's that simple anyway. The car does everything. Power, running cost, the miles per gallon, the electric sound, the way it feels. There's nothing cheap on this car. The metallic on the aluminium finishes on the paddle shift, it feels nice and sturdy and strong. All the metallic finish on the air vents, all the touch buttons. But then you have futuristic stuff, very sharp, crisp, sort of digital navigation on the dashboard here, instrument panel. But then you have the analog rev counter, which I also like, and then you have more digital. So you've got digital, digital, analog. Leather top dash. Electric heated folding mirrors. But let's talk about the steering wheel. It's a Porsche. So it doesn't have the Porsche Cayenne Macan 911. When you're sat in a Porsche, it has that sporty vibe instantly. This one has just been enhanced with this beautiful, genuine carbon fibre. This is from Porsche, by the way, not an aftermarket thing. Carbon fibre, sport steering wheel with the heated steering wheel. And it's hidden very well, by the way. It's just down there. You got to press it. It tells you on there. It's on now. The different drive modes, so you can go Sport, Sport Plus, Eco, as in e-hybrid, and the rest of it's there. Stereo controls, Bluetooth controls. You've got the two nibbly bits there. The right-hand side controls this screen here, which shows the different trip computers, and that one for that side there, which again is pretty neat. The adaptive cruise control is just behind, and you've also got the steering column adjustment, electronic adjustment, which is in and out and up and down. You choose to get your best position. Love the Porsche clock bang in the middle there. And then as for starting the car, Porsche put this little nibbly thing there, which does a good job. The car is now on, it's ready. I can drive in hybrid mode, electric mode, petrol mode, whatever I choose to do so. But if I set off now, it's that quiet. It's comfortable, it handles well. You've got immediate, everything's at your fingertips there. The grab handles are brilliant. And like I said, nothing is cheap, everything feels top quality. It drives absolutely superb. This is a gem. In today's market, where hybrid is becoming more and more popular, electric cars are in more demand. To get a car like this, if you go and try and order in one, first of all, you'll pay a fortune. But most importantly, it's not even the money, it's being able to get the car. It can take a year, maybe 2 years. This one's physical, it's got 5,000 miles on, in a superb colour combination, cracking specification, and it's just ready to go. My name's Joe, my name and number's on the bottom of the screen. Give me a call, drop me a text or a WhatsApp. Thanks for watching.